I interviewed this lady on Monday. She's built a $5 million business. She's a single mum with a 15-year-old daughter, but she's built a $5 million business whilst working full time. And she's managing a team of 6 people in her business. And it just gets you thinking, you know, so many people have so many excuses when it comes to, I don't have the time to do this, do that, and they're in their business full time. You know, and this woman, not only is she in her business, I suppose you could call full time, she's also in a job. And she's able to build a $5 million business. Good morning, kids. How are we? Looking for more people for the community. We've had 25 people apply, which is fantastic. We're only looking for 15 people. So, which is a really interesting scenario for most people, because most people, you know, when they're trying to sell their products and services, you know, they're trying to sell them to everyone and anyone. You know, whereas we kind of reverse the roles and reverse the scenario. We don't sell. We position things in a way where people, you know, in many ways have to actually sell us as to why we will work with them. And yeah, the effects that has is profound. Larissa, do you have the VGA connector for the computer? I think probably one of the most exciting parts of a relationship like this is, you know, the two of us getting to know each other, but more importantly, especially for social, being able to capture my voice, you know, because that's why I've always been really cautious and careful when it comes to letting people do my social in the past, is because, you know, it might be the overuse of exclamation marks, it might be, you know, putting 1 or 2 words in that I wouldn't normally say. You know, when it comes to social, it's really about ensuring that you get your voice across and your voice out there.
I knew when I was at school that I was going to be an entrepreneur. Right. I didn't know what an entrepreneur was, but I knew I had to be my own boss. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I was the type of, like, I just wanted to be able to run my own show, do it my own way, and have my own creative freedom. Nice. That's what I really love about the idea of the K2 Elite, is it's the crowd I like to be around.
Yeah.
People who are go-getters, who really push each other a lot as well, and that's what I like.
Okay, nice. Fantastic. And what do you see that you bring to the table that would make you a natural choice for the group?
I really do love helping other people. That's why I'm in the industry that I'm in.
And is this something that you really want to be a part of?
Yes. Yeah, I sent it to you on the day.
You did.
I already had the intention that I was going to be.
So with that in mind, I'm ready to welcome you to the family today.
Oh, thank you.
She might tell you this, I didn't really understand what she was bloody talking about, but she's trying to get someone to sponsor her into K2 Elite, one of her clients. What the fuck?
Like an app called Waterfall HQ, which is kind of like Tinder for dogs, so you can kind of like find other dogs in your area.
You know, one thing that I say to everyone is we don't focus on money. That's a natural consequence of doing what we do well.
Just so I can be smarter. I don't want to keep doing the same things that I've been doing the last 10 years. That kind of freaks me out a bit.
Yeah.
Him being in my business has created pressures in our marriage. So,
yeah, unfortunately that can happen for some people. I know with myself and my wife, like my wife used to be really heavily involved in my business, and it got to the point where we had to make a choice. Did I want a talent member or did I want a wife?
So, yeah, exactly. That's where I've been at probably in the last 3 months.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I get that. I've been through that, and you know, I think we're at a point now where we've found a bit of balance, so maybe there's some lessons there. But yeah, it's important that you both have your own space to be able to grow and become who you are, and allow the business to support the marriage, not challenge it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to welcome you to the family today.
Yeah, right.
Yes. And that is how you bring on family members into the K2 Elite. Wow. Did I tell you the story about the lady who's doing $5 million with 6 team members in a business that she runs part-time while doing a full-time job? Man, we've got some good people. Good people. Very exciting. You know, it's funny, I still get humbled when people get excited when they get accepted into the program. Yeah, we haven't had any tears yet, but there's normally tears, and they're not mine. What was interesting about this girl is she's got the money to pay for it. That was evident, that was clear. But she's still going to go out to 4 people in her network that she knows who are investors to actually pay for the program for her. That's fucking ballsy and smart. And do you know what? I don't know many people that would have the wit or the mind to think of a strategy like that, let alone the balls to actually carry it through and be able to position it with total confidence that, yeah, yes, I am coming to you to raise money for something that I want to do, but this something that I want to do is going to add value to you in the process. And that's deal maker psychology. That is the epitome of deal maker psychology. And I love that. That's an incredibly attractive quality in any human being. One of the things I really love about the process that we use to bring on Decatur elites is it's a real, there's no selling. Like it's very much, two people coming together to see if there's a mutually shared set of values and a set of problems and challenges that can be dealt with, using the stuff that we do. So look, I was very excited. I know I'm very low energy right now. I know I'm a little bit worn out, but it's been a big weekend, big week. And I have to go, my wife, I have to go to my wife now. To infinity and beyond. Two of the people who came in the room through the referrals are actually two of the sales from K2.
Yeah, thank you, Adriana.
Thank you, Adriana.
Yeah.
Just let that sit.
Exactly.
That's what has to happen every event moving forward.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is once upon a time, we would have said that's impossible.
Correct.
But we kept fighting it. And I was the one that kept on saying, this is not the way it fucking happens. No.
Yeah.
I'm not going to accept that this is a statistic in the industry. This is something that has to change.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things that went wrong, admittedly, but you nailed ownership. Like you nailed it. You nailed personal responsibility because at no point were you offering up any excuses. You just said, I owned it. It was me. It was me. It was me. It was all me. And if there's one thing I love more than anything else, it's personal responsibility. And I will work with someone who takes responsibility far longer than I'll work with someone who plays in blame. So on hold, because the person who originally set up my Google Plus page set it up under an alias Google Plus profile without thinking long term. And this is where it's really important as an owner, whenever you've got contractors or people or talent that are setting stuff up for your business, and there's got to be a clear protocol, a clear process. No kidding, we have spent 20 to 30 hours trying to resolve this issue. So you're very welcome. So one little mistake by a team member when setting up something as important as social media can cost you big on the back end. Because when I think about it, that's 20 or 30 hours that I could be focusing on income producing activities or creating content or setting things up. And it's just that's the difference between talent and staff. Talent, think ahead. Staff, just think for the moment. That's even a compliment. I wouldn't even go that far. This is the exciting one. You know what I'm getting these done, right? So I've got a conference in the US that I'm going to. I'll leave on the weekend. Okay. The social experiment that we're about to launch. Yeah, this is going to play a role in what we do. I'm curious to know if you have a specific Snapchat content strategy. I am. Look, I've got to tell you, I'm not big on networking comfortably. It's not normally my thing, but the best networking piece of advice I can give you